Okay, it shows that I am live and I am ready. So all I got to do is just wait for some of you guys to come on in and then we can start. While you guys are coming in, I will go ahead and pull up the game because I just realized that I do not have the questions. So I've got to get the while you guys come on in. So hang tight. I'll get the questions and then I will be right back. Just hold on. Getting the questions before I sign in. Not not or getting the questions after I sign in. Not not one of my best ideas. Hey Doctor Who, doing all right. How are you doing? Just get just getting the questions. Just getting the questions ready. You get these questions, not so bad, right? Yep. As soon as we get people, as soon as I get the questions pulled up, and we get a lot, and we get enough people in here, yeah, we'll be ready to start feuding anytime. Yep. So while we get the questions, I can pull it up. This is my Saturday night on my work schedule. Oh, well, this is my Sunday night on my work schedule. On my work schedule, this is my. I always say, Monday is my Friday, so Tuesday is my Saturday, and Wednesday is my Sunday. And then as I go back to work on Thursday, it becomes my Monday at work. So if we're going off of work schedule, this is my Sunday night at work. Oh, come on. I may have to do it this way. Can't get it up on my browser, but I can get it up on my phone. So I've got the questions on the phone right here. So as soon as we get enough people in here, yeah, we will have enough. We can do our questions. Got some humdinger. I don't know if I got some humdinger questions tonight, and it will also include it'll also include what kind of sample questions you want. Hi, Dakota. Just time for my nap. No, no pause. Just getting all of just getting the questions ready for when we have enough people, and so in other words, just getting our pack ready. Got the kitchen emptied in one room. Now, where are you moving to again? Oh, well, I mean, I may look tired, but but I might be a little tired, but not too tired to go on with you guys. I always, want to get you guys, you know, pumped. And as soon as we get people in here and questions going and people ready to play, then yeah, that'll wake me up a little bit, get the, because it'll get the blood rushing going through my head, going under these host procedures, and then as soon as you guys are ready, I'm all pumped and looking ready too. I'll chat. I'll be back about an hour. Oh, okay, Jonathan, or less. Hopefully less. Yep, that's what my shirt says. I don't. I never knew what kind of excuses they were talking about, but I've got the shirt, so I thought, I thought why. I thought why not wear it? It's practically maybe the only clean shirt that I've got right now. Well, it's not at any other ones. That's not at the other house. That is. Yeah, as soon as we get about maybe one to two more people in here and get playing, and they say they're ready to play, because four, I think four's got to be should be the absolute minimum for people to play. Because I don't, I would admit it. I don't think it's real fun if only two or three people play. I think you need at least four to get it going. Yes, I did have dinner about more so about 3 hours ago. No, probably more about, yeah, I'd say somewhere around 3 hours ago. I mean, these last 2 days have been great. I mean, been off from work last night, off from work tonight, but unfortunately, got to go back tomorrow night. But I mean, hey, I'm hungry. Gonna grab a snack first. Okay. Ooh. Now that sounds good. Doctor Who had a stuffed crust pepperoni pizza for dinner. I always think that there's that, you know, I almost feel like, I almost forget, but I need to, but I wouldn't mind, having a few snacks here on my nights off. Even though I ate a pretty good dinner. Me, no, I don't like those things. I don't like, no, I don't like getting tattoos. I'm not that kind of a tattoo person. Oh, yeah, I mean, because I'm thinking, tattoos are kind of, were like, they were so, they were hip in the 90s, hip in the 2000s, maybe even hip in the 2010s, but now not so much. And besides, I mean, I would never plan on getting a tattoo. Besides, I've heard that, if you want to get one removed, you have to have like like laser removal surgery, and I hear you, like, to get a tattoo removed, that hurts bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing, get a tattoo removed, I mean, and you get it removed. I mean, it's the removal's going to hurt bad. It's like you're doing more damage to your body than good, I think. That's just my opinion. Anyway, I am reliving in more, well, actually, I should do this, when it comes, but I don't know if it's gonna come here or if it's gonna probably gonna go to the other house. My dad did order me the eBay, the class, for my game, for my Nintendo system, the NES. He did buy me the Family Feud game for the NES. So I'm going back to, like, time with the NES, with the NES game, and I said I'd love to. And if I ever figured out how to, stream games for my NES, then I would I would, play it for you guys live. I'm not sure how that would work, but I'd find something. I'd find it in. I'd find some way to do it. Maybe just got to watch a few videos on it. Hello, Trending Live TV. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the like. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I'll have one of those handy. A two answer practice. Yeah, I have one of those because, like I said, I've got it on here. So yeah, two answer practice right here. Let me just since it goes says that takes forever on my phone or not or forever on my laptop. We'll do the I'll pull the question database up on the phone and I'll look at which one we haven't said yet. Let me see. Okay, I've got a hoping all is well to everyone. Blessings to you too. Trending. Thank you. Blessings always. That's right. Question was or the practice question I have for you guys is okay. Remember, it's just two answers. It's a two answer warm up. If you were running for president of the United States, tell me an issue you'd be expected to take a stand on. Nope, it's not abortion. The question again is it's just two answers. It's a warm up. Oh, okay, there you go, Doctor Who. Yeah, abortion's not one of them, but taxes is one of them. That's the second answer. You need the first one. Uh, Trending. The question was, if you were running for president of the United States, tell me an issue you'd be expected to take a stand on. So you did get number two, taxes, Doctor Who. Can someone get number one though? I'll already tell you, I don't know how it's number one because I mean this is a question or this is a topic that's not even it's not very popular. It's not very well liked. No, it wouldn't be It wouldn't be your own policy. It would be it'd be something like I said. It's another topic that they expect you to take a stand on, and it's not very popular. Not very well liked. Nope, it wouldn't be the death penalty. Tourist visa, I think, because some Filipino went to come to the U.S. even just for oh No, it wouldn't be immigration. Wouldn't be immigration. But it is there, and it's the first answer that you don't have yet. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not the it's not immigration. Wouldn't be drugs either. A hint. All right. This was very well known during, let's see, well, during the 1900s. No, not crime rate, but but they say, okay, the last time this one was, uh, this one was big was during the Bush years, the, during W. Bush. And they will, and anyway, keep seeing this bumper sticker, and it kept saying this certain word. Yeah, war. Yeah, war begins with W is the one I saw a whole lot. Yep, war. That's the number. That's the top answer. War. See, um, war and taxes. Okay. If you need, okay. Do you guys want another warm up? Another warm up question? Okay, need another warm up. All right. Next warm up question. With only two answers, if your car had a brain, what might it advise you not to do? If your car had a brain, what might it advise you not to do? Hey, Cheryl, and there you go. Speed. That's the top answer. That's the top answer. Now you just need the second answer. What might it advise you not to do besides speed? We've got speed now. Good evening to you, Cheryl. How are you doing? Not slam on the brakes, but yeah, I mean, if you're speeding, you'll probably be slamming on the brakes a few times. What do you think your car might advise you not to do if it had a brain? And I've been saying, not like they crash. Oh, I just said the answer. Not like they plan on doing. I was trying to say it's not like they plan on doing it either. Is what I. Hey, Peter. I didn't see your answer till now. It's not eat and drive. It wouldn't be eating and driving. I mean, Doctor Who already said overeat, but I told him it wasn't. It wasn't overeat, and it's not best way to get to your destination. But something your car might tell you. Well, yeah, don't drink and drive. I mean, that should probably be the top answer. But no, that's not the top answer. If you remember, I told you that. Well, apparently you guys did not hear it because I said one. Okay, like I told you, the hint Doctor Who is like you. It's like I told you with this answer, it's like they 34 people said it like we plan on doing it or something. It would, I mean, now if you had Cheryl's answer slam on the brakes, you might be in a situation where this might happen to you. You don't want to, it's not that you don't want to tailgate, you want to, it's like you don't want to, because I mean, if you do this, it'll cost you a whole lot of money and it will rate your insurance up too, especially if you're the one at fault for it. Yeah, crash. Yeah, it's like 34 people. Number two said was crash. C, yeah, they say crash. The car will tell you not to crash like we plan on doing. Like I said, like we plan on doing that. All right. All right. Well, now that I've got Doctor Who's Cheryl and Peter all playing, should we keep going? Do you want to still do the two answer warm up questions, or do you want to skip, or do you want to start doing the surveyed questions? It's up to you. However you want to do it. All right. Peter wants to do the six answer survey, so that's what we'll do. Yeah, I would usually use my computer, but it was going kind of slow when I started trying to sign in. So I'm using my phone right now for the questions. Okay, and I'm trying to find out what question it would be that we'd start on, like which one we left off on. We got that one. Oh, this is an interesting question. Very interesting question. Listen to the question. All right, top six answers to this question. What worldly topic would you be surprised to learn that Britney Spears and Jessica Simpson talk about when they're alone? That's the question. What worldly topic would you be surprised to learn that Britney Spears and Jessica Simpson talk about when they're alone? There you go. Okay, there you go, Doctor Who and Cheryl. World peace, number three, world peace. And politics, there you go, Peter. Politics is the number one answer. Politics. Nope, not bra sizes, not knitting. I think, Cheryl, I'll probably go ahead and give you the weather for number for number six, which would be global warming. Global warming. Number six would be global warming. I'm going to give you that for the weather. Let me see. Dates, nope. Homelessness, okay. Cheryl, for homelessness, I think I'm going to give you number five, which is hunger or poverty. Hunger or hunger or poverty. Number five. You just got to get two and four now. Hey, Tim. Oh, I didn't see that answer from Doctor Who. Nope, it's not. It's not that they're acting like their age, but not their shoe size. Now the thing is, yeah, I mean, you don't have to say the exact answer, but I mean, you know that I'll give it to you if I feel it's close enough. Like when Cheryl said the weather, I figured global warming would is enough is good enough. When she said, homelessness, I thought, hunger, poverty, good enough. She just hasn't. I haven't given her number two or number four yet. Repeat the question for Tim. Oh, Tim, the question is okay. This is an interesting question, Tim. So listen closely. What worldly topic would you be surprised to learn that Britney Spears and Jessica Simpson talk about when they're alone? It wouldn't be taxes. Nope. Not makeup or love life or money. Hey, 10,000 bees is here. Nope, not the Sopranos or any clothing styles. They're talking, poor people. Well, like I said, they're talking about hunger and poverty, and I gave her that. I gave Cheryl that for homelessness. So technically been said already. There, and I said these are some surprising things. You would never think singers talk about these, but I guess they do. It wouldn't be their kids. But hello there, 10,000 bees. Been a while since you've been in here. How are you tonight? Well, um, well, Cheryl Money was guest, but Tim had guest money, but I told him, it's not money. Nope, the answer wouldn't be shoes. Nope, no fans. I mean, these are actually serious topics. These are actually controversial topics that they would talk about. You would never think singers would go this far to talk about it, but I guess I guess they I guess the surveyors thought Britney Spears and Jessica Simpson probably would. The budget, no budget has no no budget has nothing to do with money. Nope, not diet. Oh, wait a second. Cheryl just had one. War. Yes, number two is war. Number two is war. Number two is war. Now you just need number four. It's not handbags. But see how war was number two? I told you, that they're controversial topics. Another hint. Okay, this one also causes a lot of controversy, along with a lot of people say, along with politics, they don't uh they some people say in their streams, along with politics, they don't want this other topic talked about either. It's not abortion. There you go. Doctor Who and Tim got it. Religion. Religion's number four. That's the six that they think that Britney Spears and Jessica Simpson would talk about when they're alone. Now, my question is why just call Britney Spears and Jessica Simpson out? I mean, don't I mean, I'm sure there'd be a lot of singers that, talk about it when they're alone. Why single Britney and Jessica out? Okay. Or just call them out. It's like they're throwing them under the bus. There you go. Is she broke? Be back on next live. God bless and have a great week to all. Thank you, Trending Live. I know. Okay, I know that. Well, actually, I know Britney Spears was on the Mickey Mouse Club as kids, but I don't think Jessica ever was. I think the only two singers that were on the Mickey Mouse Club as kids that I can remember are well, actually a few. There was there's there was let's see. There was Britney Spears and then there was Christina Aguilera. Not sure who else, but yeah. Prob- Probably can't. She probably can't. Oh Justin Timberlake. He was there too. But they also had some teacher actors there too, like Like I know about, I think it was about season 4 of the Mickey Mouse Club that Carrie Russell joined. Carrie Russell joined like the fourth, and she's a popular actor today. So there's so um, yeah, Jessica. Yeah, I don't think Jessica ever did uh, make the Mickey Mouse Club. Now, now, like we just said, Brittany, Christina, Justin, Carrie Russell, they all did. Now, Carrie Russell's not actually a singer, but she's actually an actor. But still, she made the cut though. Well, okay, so apparently, if apparently Jessica Simpson can't even open a can of tuna, that's pretty sad. And can't wallpaper properly? Probably not. I think there is something of, I think there's like, uh, you know, um, I think there's like an old clip of Jessica Simpson, being like a newscaster or something, you know, I mean, I said, I don't know if that was her total acting or if that was just what the producers told her to be, but I mean, she acted, I mean, when she was doing the newscasting thing for whatever show she was on, she acted like a complete ditz, basically asking questions like a 5-year-old would ask. Talking, but it must have been in the 90s because she was talking about the internet and then the computer went off and then she's like, oh, and Jessica's actually said in that line, oh, I think I just broke the internet. I thought I passed that off and sure was Cheryl So was Cheryl So was Catherine Bach. Well, that's probably that that's probably true. I mean, now that's a good joke. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Oh, 10 sack number 4. Oh, thank you, Darren. Thank you, Darren. You feel somewhat smart. Yeah, you'd have to think, would you really want to date her, because I mean, even if she's hot and everything, you'd still want someone that was smart. And you would know that Jessica Simpson ain't is not it. Mrs. Boss Hog wasn't very hot but could cook. Now, like I said, I'm only familiar with Jessica Simpson and Britney Spears. Well, Justin Timberlake and Carrie Russell too, but not uh, but not Catherine Bach or Miss Boss Hog. Uncle Jesse's girlfriend was okay. Only Uncle Jesse girlfriend I know is Uncle Jesse from Full House. Oh, Boss Hog was the good guy. Okay. Was original. Oh, she was the original Daisy Duke. We. Oh, you probably. I mean, we probably wish that we had a lot of hot people in our day. I said one sad thing is, when I was a child, I had a childhood crush on someone, and then unfortunately, she turned ugly and became pretty much a drug addict. But then again, she was a start off at Nickelodeon, so I mean, I guess can't really give her all the blame. Dan Snyder probably gave her some terror. Besides, I think he was working there for what, I mean, what, 20, 25 years before they found out his little feet fetish incident. Cooter could fix cars, and Roscoe had his ears on. Had my first day. Oh, yes. Tell us about your first factory day. She's probably another childhood victim, too. Um, you could tell me if she was Cheryl, because I'll tell you who it is. I'm talking about Amanda Bynes because she was in all that, and then she got her own start as the Amanda Show. And I think they were saying she probably was a childhood victim since it was directed by Dan Snyder. Tim said, "I had my first day as factory manager today. It's looking like a, or it's like looking after teenagers and being a psychiatrist." Oh, so it's like you're running two things at once, like a babysitting service and a doctor. Hey, Jonathan. Now, Jonathan, you were here. While you were away, because you came in here earlier, you missed one of the weirdest questions ever. They got them all, but it was so weird. I mean, like Tim, Cheryl, Doctor Who. Uh, yeah. Why? But yeah, I'm just saying. Why is Family Feud going to signal call those two girls out? Well, I mean, we had our reasons for Jessica Simpson, but Britney Spears. Well, Britney Spears had some terrorizing moments in her career. Britney Spears is looked at as a like party teen go wild or something. Party teen or go wild, gone wild. Are they lazy teens or? Oh, the weird question. Oh, the weird question, Jonathan, was get ready for it. It's pretty ridiculous. The question was, well, let me pull it up again. It's the thing about having it on your phone. You cannot, you know, can't keep it on your phone. You have to keep clicking back. Okay, the weird question was this, Jonathan. The question was, it went like this. What worldly topic would you be surprised to learn that Britney Spears and Jessica Simpson talk about when they're alone? That was the question. Well, I'll take a look at the next question and see what the next question says. Yeah, world peace was actually number 3. Here, I'll read you what the answers are, and that way you'll be caught up on that question too. Yeah, he got world peace number 3. He did get that. Okay. Now you're about to know what Britney Spears and Jessica Simpson talk about on a daily basis. All right. Ready? Number 1 is politics. Number 2 is war. Number 3 is world peace, and you got that one. Number 4 is religion. Number 5 was hunger and poverty. And number 6 was global warming. That's the those are what they said Jessica Simpson and Britney Spears talk about when they're alone. I never knew they were so controversial. Okay, for this next question, call the grandmas in. Grandmas, grandmas would need to help might need to help you with this question, or you might know a whole lot about this one to just know. All right, top 6 answers to this question. Name something teenagers did in the 50s. Nope, it's not smoked weed, Jonathan. But there you go. But Cheryl's got one. There you go. They danced. That's the number 1 answer. They danced. Cheryl's got Doctor Who comes in with the number 1 answer too. Dancing. But no, but like I said, it's not smoke. But let's see, play musical instruments. Nope. Not play musical instruments. I left the socks in my any not hippie jam bands. Let's see. Oh, that's something I would think. Hung out at the diner. That's something I would think. Okay, there you go. They went to it. I'll give you hung out at the diner, Cheryl, for went to drive in. Went to drive in. Number 5. Went to drive in. But not the malt shop though. Not to California, and not listening to the radio. They have some really Peter stuck in the back seat again. They don't set fireworks off the house, but that's pretty. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty creative answer. 10,000 bees wasn't. It's not color TV or stealing. They hung out at the drive-in, but not at the Peach Pit. Cruise. Okay, there you go. There you go, Peter. You actually got one. Number four is cruise in the car. Cruise in the car. Number four. Not drag racing or working on muscle cars or hanging out at Arnold's. Shout out to the Happy Days group. Rest in peace to rest in peace to Tom Bosley and Aaron Moran. Well, also Pat Morita and Al Milanaro, though. I think the only grown up that's still alive today in that show is Marion Ross. She's pretty old today too. Oh, you're talking from routines. Malt Shop was a diner. Well, that like I said, they got barbecue in the house is surprisingly worse than fireworks in the house. Well, I would say so. Hey, Spirit Stalker. Well, yeah, Ralph Mouth. I mean, Ralph. I think all Ralph Mouth. I looked at more was a teen and everything. I think he's probably. I would say, yeah. Fonz and Richie are still living. They're old though. I'd say both of them have reached their 70s. Let me let's ask about these people. How old is Ron Howard? Oh, it's on mute, but Ron Howard is 70 years old, so he's just 70. How old is Henry Winkler?
Henry Winkler is 79 years old.
So Fonzie is almost 80. Fonzie's almost 80. Now we'll ask about Ralph Mouth. How old is Donnie Most?
I found this on the web.
How old is Donnie Most?
Don Most is 71 years old.
So, yeah. So, yes, but I looked at them as teens. You're not getting notifications from me? YouTube's trying to mess up again, I guess. I guess YouTube's trying to mess us up. Nobody's getting notifications, when I go live. I said, in Spirit Stalker, I told Jonathan this as well. You missed a really, really good question. You missed a really interesting question. You want me to read it off to you and tell you what the answers were? Sure. Okay. See, the question you missed was really interesting because it went like this. What worldly topic would you be surprised to learn that Britney Spears and Jessica Simpson talk about when they're alone? And then and then with the answers, I said I never knew they were so controversial. But yeah, number one, it says the number one answer they talk about when they're alone is politics. Number two would be war. Number three would be world peace. Number four would be religion. Number five would be hunger and poverty. And number six would be global warming. And then I said I never knew when they talked alone that they were so political. I never knew that they talked about political issues. Makes you wonder if we might. Well, personally, I hope not. But it makes you think: are we going to see a Britney Spears or Jessica Simpson president one day? Personally, I wouldn't want either one of them for president. All right. Anyway, we're on the question right now of name something teenagers did in the 50s. And you and did let's see. I thought I saw a hint somewhere. Oh, Doctor Who, are you still needing a hint for this question? Something people did in the 50s. Please. Okay. Okay, for something people did in the 50s that you don't have so far, that was actually tried 10,000 bees. I'm not sure if it was you that tried it, but that's not there. Drag racing is not there. Let's see, what have you got not got so far? Okay. They wore some in the 50s they wore some some certain skirts. They wore skirts with like, design on them, a design on them. Oh, Drag Race with Cyril. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, Spirit Stalker. But look at it this way, Spirit Stalker. He's not he's not in pain and he's not hurting anymore. He's gone up to heaven to live with God. But Doctor Who, and Cheryl, you had it right. Poodle skirts. Poodle skirts is number. They wore poodle skirts. That was number two. They didn't go to war or concerts though. Yeah, I'll be praying for you and your I'll still continue to pray for you and your family. I mean, that's really. I mean, that's awful to lose your brother. Yeah, rest in peace. Yes, one day you will be reunited in heaven. But look at it this way, Spirit Stalker. Now he's up there in heaven. He's with, and he's probably with your daughter right now. Me meeting each other again. They're probably excited to see each other again. Your brother and your daughter. Wonder if they've got any activities up there planning in heaven. Don't tell her that. If it's, you know, but it's all, but, don't tell her her brother will probably haunt her, unless you're doing good fun. I swear my mother haunts me, knocking plates on the floor and laughing at me. Well, here's what I think sometimes. Sometimes I think, I said, I always thought, I always thought living in one of the big houses that we had a long time ago, um, I always felt that I always thought I heard somebody thumping around, downstairs at night, or like some humping going on upstairs or something. Something was thumping and humping, and I said, I walked downstairs to see if anyone's down there, and I don't see anybody down there, and I'm thinking like, well, we're the first family to live in this house, so no one's died in this house, so don't think this house is haunted. Nobody. I said, because I've always said if someone doesn't die in a hospice or hospital, and they die at their home, I figure their ghost lives there forever. Yeah, all your pets will meet you at the I think it was the end of the rainbow, the end of the rainbow bridge or something. When I die, first thing I'm doing is haunting my nephew. Why is that 10,000? After my dad passed, his spirit was in the house for a long time. He would knock on the walls, turn on the faucet. You would smoke. You would stroke my hair like you did when I was a baby, and you can smell his cologne because I promised him. Oh, really? Out of thin air, huh? Well, yeah, because I feel that if you die in your home, then then your body, well, your body will leave, but your spirit will stay there, and your ghost will as well. Really? I mean, that's awesome. That's creepy, but I mean, that's awesome too. Oh, Peter, you still wanted some hints on something people do in the 50s? People did this in the 90s too, but it was mostly a woman thing. What would women, have around their waist, and do, and it was like a kind of sport thing that women did. Women were really good at it. Men probably not so much. There you go. Hula hoop. Hula hoop number 3. I remember when I did hula hooping for one of the competitions in 6th grade. How did I do? I got 0. First one for the guys was probably like 4. Let me see. Where are we? Yeah, we're way off. We're way off. Okay. All right, you've gotten cruise in the car and you went to the drive-in. Now, number 6 would be something like, something. Now, I'm saying this is the 50s, and who might know this better, Um, well, think of uh think of the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. What did he do? Besides him moosing his hair, what else do you think he did to what else do you think he did to his hair that most people did in the 50s? Oh, good evening, 1SP. Yeah, they greased them. They greased their hair. That's number 6. They greased their hair. That's for what all people did in the 50s. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up, 1SP. I appreciate it, brother. There we go. Hula hoop helped girls wiggle their hips. Well, like I said, it was mostly more of a girl thing instead of a guy thing, I think. Maybe that's why when I did it in 6th grade, for last day, I got 0. They would call out to me, and I haven't. I was the coach. Oh, and then I get chased out of a cemetery by a pack of coyotes at 3 a.m. Wow. Lucky you didn't get eaten, Cheryl, or killed by them. Yep, I only had 5 bullets in pew pew. Did you shoot them all? Did you get them all? Lesson learned. Yeah, one of my, well, never a friend, but I mean, I've still got them. I probably still have them on my messenger. I remember she said her daughter called her once, and her daughter was like, like her daughter was driving through the cemetery at night with a friend on their bikes, and it's like she calls her mom, right after that, and she's like, "Don't ever ride your bike through the cemetery at night." When I'm a ghost, I'm going to pay a visit to John. You're just gonna have a minute recording of me repeating "boo." Ah, well, that's true. Well, if you were just watching your back and not shooting anybody, then you got lucky. No doubt about that. 3 football fields away from my car. know why you hold your breath in a cemetery, so you don't meld them jealous. Robins are spirit animals here. DVBs with my so-called friend. What is being very disrespectful to the graves? One of the spirits knocked him over. There was nothing to trip on. Sounds like I said some of these things I'm surprised, uh, because it's kind of like I think one thing I was shocked to see was this that I think in I think I saw maybe think there was like a headstone for somebody, it was like it was like 19 and it said like 1929 to 1933. Did a lot of children die in the 30s? I know in the 30s they didn't have a lot of technology that they do now to save children, but I'm thinking 4 years old though, knocking down their flowers, stepping directly on their graves, and spitting on their headstones. Wow, it's like karma got him. Oh, infant death was a common thing because of diseases. Oh, so that probably child probably died of a disease at 4 years old. But then again, my grandma was born in 1928, and she lived all the way until 2015. Died at 87 years old. I slept in a church. I was drunk and heard crying through the night. It was scary and annoying. I had to go in the end, too creeped out. Yeah, I would think so. Yep. Showing, a lot of people died in the 30s, Sad that, some of them had to be, just children, little children. I'm not sure either. I might have seen a headstone with maybe just like a 1 year old from the 20s. I'm not sure. I'm just saying, seeing those earlier ones and seeing they die at such a young age, is really scary to, look or even know. I also had bacteria, malaria, polio, yeah, polio, yeah, a lot of that stuff. I mean, don't forget that in 1918 they had the Spanish flu too. Yeah, no vaccines back then. Yeah, if we're upsetting Spirit Stalker with this talk and everything, we can stop. Try to hide a lot, but deep down I have some belief in spirits. There's definitely something else to it. No offense at all, she says. Okay, good. I don't really. I haven't really golfed on occasion in a while, um, but lately it's been too. But lately, in my opinion, it's just been too cold outside to golf. Well, if I'm going to golf anymore, I'll make another short video of it. But if I do golf anymore, it'll be when the weather warms up. I only have 982 They have. Oh, well, that's true. They did have. There was one indoor golf course where. Oh, well, no, never mind. That was mini golf. That was mini golf, and I'll even go ahead and say it. That wasn't very fun. So I can see why it went out of business. Oh, bring out the question. Okay, bring out the next question. Let's look at the next question since we got that out. Oh wow. Now, any any men who might have a girlfriend, start thinking about your girlfriend, okay? Because and for the women, you know, if you have a guy in your life, start thinking about the guy, what they might do because this next question is going to involve opposite thinking. What do I mean by this? I mean by this, the top 6 answers to this question. Question is, name a sign that your girlfriend might be turning into a cat. Okay, let me see. Turning into a cat. Actually, meowing at you is not there, but scratching you is there, or scratching is there. That's number 5. Scratches, scratching, and there you go. They purr. There you go, Cheryl. Purr. Or yeah, Jonathan got that too. There you go, Cheryl and Jonathan. Purring is the number one answer. Purring. It's not that they have 9 lives. They do have 9 lives, but it's not in the survey though. Not pee the bed or plot evil things or craps in the sandbox. Oh well, she does crap in the in her litter box, but you know, well, what else would you might like? It's not that she likes to play with toys. Hint. Okay, not jumping in. Okay, the hint with fur. Your girlfriend might be growing into a cat. What do cats usually have? They usually have about 6 of these, And when I had a cat, hers got really long. It's on their. It's all over their. It's on their face too. What do they grow on their face? Yeah, they grow whiskers on their face. Grow whiskers. That's another sign. Okay, another sign would be, so they'd have something to wag around with. It shows you they're happy. If they're wagging this. Yeah, growing a tail. Number three. Number four. Um, I said has a tail. Oh, I didn't see that. She's surmise a black tail. Nah, just a regular tail for a cat. Let me see here. Grow. Okay, number four. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Growing fur. That's number six. Growing fur. And now number four. Number four would be yeah. There. I had a yeah. My cat did that. My cat did that. She had her eyes glowed in the dark. She's a furry, understood. Um, Not a hairy bush, or she says or eats tuna or eats cat food. This is actually something else that she grows, but you know, she would have to, sometimes cats can't use all of them because sometimes, you take these out, you take these out in the front. You take these out in the front. I mean, now, well, what are they? It says that they're growing these. There you go. They're growing claws. Growing claws is number four. They grow claws, and that's what all you need to do about a sign that your girlfriend might be turning into a cat. Now, I told you this question was a weird one. But that's how you know your girlfriend is turning into a cat. Yep. You kind of made me to that song, Cheryl. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, I didn't expect to get these tough questions. I'm gonna, I'm gonna see like what all they say though before I say no. Okay, here's the question. We got the question this time. Question is top six answers. Name a good place to spend the day when it's raining outside. Indoors. Okay, there you go. The are who else said indoors? Cheryl, Peter, Spirit Stalker. There you go. Number one answer. Home. Movie theaters. Sure, Spirit Stalker said there you go. Skip Spirit Stalker movie theater. Number two. Not the bed. Not sleeping. Not skating. Well, yeah, inside, of course. Not the county jail. Who'd want to spend that when it's raining outside? Who would want to be in jail anyway? Let's see. Let's see. Outside because the dogs love it. I don't think my dog would like getting rained on. Um, let's see. Library. Okay, we got library. There you go. Library. Library, Jonathan. Number four. A car wash. Not a car wash, but I'm sure the cars, if they need a car wash, then I'm sure that the rain's washing their car for them. It's not a coffee shop. Not a coffee shop. or bowling. Oh, that's true. I guess you can. Not the bathtub or the planetarium, but you have gotten indoors and or home, and you have gotten library. What else do you think there could be? Not a and you did get movie theater too. Not a restaurant. Not just sitting at home watching TV. A, gym, a gymnasium. Okay, there you. Okay, one SP Cheryl Doctor Who. There you go. A gym. Number 6 is a gym. All right. The bomb. I didn't. Oh, yeah. I was buffering for a second, but it says that I'm back now. Sorry, I was buffering for a second. Okay. Um, it's not the school or the arcade or the second stall in the Walmart or Texas or making love or Mexico. Remember, somewhere a a good place to spend the day when it's raining outside. Let's see. Not nap. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. The mall. The mall. Number 3 is the mall. Now all you got to get it now is number 5. And I've had a feeling I might have seen it. I don't see it though. Maybe it's not been said. Oh, wait, Doctor Who did say it. Number 5 is the museum. The museum. Doctor Who did say it. Number 5 is the museum. I thought I saw that answer somewhere. So Doctor Who got number 5, a museum. Those are the way. That's those. It says those are the best places to spend the day, or or best places to spend the day when it's raining outside. Last place I want to go to is the mall, regardless of the weather. Oh, this ought to. I think you guys are gonna go. You guys are probably gonna go crazy with this. Top 6 answers to this question. Name something you do at least twice in the course of a long car ride with family. Name something you do at least twice in the course of a long car ride with the family. Bathroom? Let's see. Okay, there you go. Make a pit stop. Make a pit stop. Number 3. So, pee in bathroom. That's all pit stop. Let's see, they moan. Okay, they eat. Okay, there you go. They get food. Number 4. They get food. They complain. No, they don't complain or drink booze. Eat. We did get food stop. Not play the car tag game or drum on the dashboard or get head. We got get snacks. It's not gasoline. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. They fall asleep. That's number two. They fall asleep. Swear it no, not swear at incoming traffic or rub one out. They we've they've all uh okay, there you go. There you go, Jonathan, or no, Cheryl. There you go, Cheryl. They fight. Number five, they fight. They don't run a train on lot lizards. Music. Okay, it's not music, but you're close to it, Cheryl. Stop, play the alphabet game, move around. There you go. That's what I was hoping you'd say. Spirit Stalker, you got the number one answer. Sing. That's the number one answer. They sing. Now all you need to get is number six, and that's going to be a hard one to get. I'm going to tell you that already, but I know you can do. But you know what? I You'll get it soon enough. I know it's going to be a hard one, but I know you can do it. Not throw the map out the window. Oh, oh, let's fight. Bring it, Peter. Ding, 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 ding. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fight. Tonight, we got in the left corner Peter North. And in the right corner, we have Cheryl M. Who will win the fight? Let's see. Not Daydreamer counting stars. Uh, it's a no, not rub one out. But it is going to be hard. It's not get pulled over. Wouldn't you hate to get pulled over on a long car ride? I would. Huh. Cheryl says, round one. Ding ding. Not stories. Gets kidnapped and sold back to overpriced. No. You saying someone gets kidnapped and is forced to slave to somebody? Look out the window and I win. Round two. Ding ding. Oh, there you go, Jonathan. That you would hear, are we there yet? That's number six. That's the one I thought you guys were gonna have trouble. Yeah. You hear from the kids, are we there yet? That is something you do at least twice in the shift of a long family car ride. There we go. How much would you pay to have a family member returned? I'll pay a tennis I'll pay a tenner, maybe 20, but I'm not going higher than 25. Well, I guess that means 10,000 would if he has bills, don't know if you should offer that then. I will go ahead and I'll go ahead and tell you that in this database of 6 answers, we've reached question number 200. So here's the question number 200. Top 6 answers to this question. To the 6 answer question number 200. Here's the question. 200 question and 6 answers is name a way people try to stop a bloody nose. Name a way people try to stop a bloody nose. Okay, there you go. Pinch your nose. That's number 2. Pinch your. Oh, tilt your head back. There you go, Jonathan. Hold your head back. That's the number 1 answer. Hold your head back. Not toilet paper, but something else, though. You're close. It's not toilet paper. It's something else, though. Not, see, you got to head up, pinch it. Not let it keep bleeding, or we got pinch your nose, cold compress. Okay, there you go, Cheryl and Jonathan. When you say cold, yeah, ice. Ice. Number 6 is ice. And let's see, you said a cold rag. There you go, Jonathan. A what did I have it? A cold towel. Number 3 is a cold towel. A roll up tissue. There you go. A tissue. That is number 3. A tissue. Now you just need number 4. My blood. It belongs to me. Not use frozen peas or duck a punch when Cheryl's throwing the left hand, or smoke blunts or blocked it. We've gotten ice. Yeah, we got ice, but just got to get number 4 now. I've never seen this one before. I've never had. Don't think I've done that one before. It's not. It's not bandage. It's not a bandage. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't on a. Well, the blunts don't work on this survey. No, not the head in the freezer. It's not go underwater. Give a random chick some head. I don't know if you want to do that with a bloody nose. Be getting more blood on her than a head. Not cry to folks. Gotta do something about it. What you gonna do about it? Your poor your poor song, Jonathan. Don't abuse it. And it's called a ferocious one. No, it's it's not. It's not praying about it or pass out. Don't suggest people go to a Diddy party. Please don't. It is. That's not a pretty scene. Oh, not go to a blood bank to get paid while it's bleeding. Not let a blacksmith hit it. Call Britney Spears. We already had her in one question. She'll just tell you, oops, or what she'll tell you is maybe another hit will do it. Hit me, baby, one more time. Back in the day, back in the old days when I was a teenager, that song was so popular. The boy, when we were teenagers, the boys liked Britney Spears, the girls hated them, or the girls hated her. Boys liked her, girls hated her. Not categorize it or complain to the council you're leaking red paint that tastes like iron. Okay, it's not categorize. Now, if you guys need a hint to this, I can always give you one. Yes, please. All right. Number four would be something like, um, what might you put, this is something you might put in your nose to stop the bleeding. What would be something that you could, put in your nose to stop the bleeding? I mean, a tissue is not going to stop the bleeding. It's not nose plugs or a Q-tip, but you might just stick a couple of these, or stick at least one of them in, or both of them in your nostrils if both of them are bleeding. But it's not. But it wouldn't be Q-tip or nose plugs. Yeah, there you go. Cotton balls, or as they have it, cotton in nose. That's number four. Cotton in nose. That's the things you do with a bloody nose. Okay, let me see. What was after that? Okay. Okay. All right, there we go. There's your answers. Hello, wow, I made the second stream. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. We still have about good news, Robert. You made about an hour and a half left of streaming. Yes, because I started a little late tonight. I was um, I was watching something over at the other house, and then needed to get my stuff, and then I was focusing on a game, on a basketball game as well. That's why I'm a little late tonight. That, but now that that's been said, let's go ahead and get to the questions. Yeah, the ones that weren't here at first tonight, you guys missed the great question about Britney Spears and Jessica Simpson. All right, let's see. All right, here we got this answer. Top six answers to this question. Question is: name something a kid passes out to all of his classmates. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Valentine's number two. Valentine's is number two. Schoolwork. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. Homework or schoolwork is number four. Let's see. Not cooties. Cupcakes. Okay, I'll give you cupcakes and candy. Uh, okay, so let's see. Jonathan said cupcakes. Spirit Stalker said candy. Peter said cupcakes. I'll give you all that for number one, for the number one answer, which is sweets. Sweets. That's the number one answer. Okay. Remember that line, but don't remember the movie's plot. It's not test. We got Valentine's. Sickness. Okay, I'll give you that, Robert or Peter, for number five, which is germs. They pass out germs to their classmates. Germs. Okay, let's see. Now, they wouldn't pass out cigarettes. Not cigarettes. Pass out cigarettes to everything. Teacher would suspend all of those, but mainly suspend the student that passed out those cigarettes. Not pencils or paper or fireworks or phone number or answers or loose leaf paper or BB pellets or tobacco or dynamite. Hey, Kentucky girl. Directions to someone's back seat. I'm not whose. Not scissors or CDs. Kentucky girl, if you want the question is name something a kid passes out to all of his classmates. So far, they've gotten sweets, Valentine's, schoolwork, and germs. When I was a kid in middle school, we got to smoke cigarettes in the classroom, but we had to smoke a whole cigarette and blow each drag into a Kleenex to show how much nicotine gets in your lungs. Oh, you ever smoked in school in middle or high school? You got caught, be facing suspension or detention. I remember sometimes the guy So I remember sometimes the assistant principal had to bring in people who were smoking. You could tell they were all smoke head. They were all dope heads anyway. Let's see. I'm doing good, Kentucky girl. How are you doing? It's not glue. We've got and test has been guessed. It's not test, not lit Roman candles. High school had a smoke. Really? Went to many schools and they all smoked. Well, so we did. So I guess when I was in high school, we did not get the benefit. We did not get the benefit. If you had to smoke, you had to go somewhere where the principal and the teachers wouldn't see you. And if you got caught by the assistant principal, he'd bring you in. He'd make you go inside. It's not honey or jock straps. Yeah, yeah. I know I'm younger than you, Cheryl. I graduated in '99. You can smoke in school, but not in prison. Makes sense, huh? Oh, doing good. Laying in my heating pack. Oh, hope your back is okay, Kentucky girl. Well, graduated in '99. I, I mean, not too far behind you. I graduated in 2005, but I mean, all those years that I was in high school, no one was allowed to smoke. It's kind of like my sophomore year. One of my friends said that he said that he went in the bathroom first period to smoke dope. He said after he left the bathroom, he told no one. And by second period, everyone knew. So I asked him what happened, and he's like, well, I got suspended for the day. Oh, I had DD in my back. Well, forgot what DD was called. Funny thing is, you would get an attention if you were caught smoking in the alley. Oh, take meds for it. They call it Smoker's Alley. Cheryl went to school in a horse and carriage, little house on the prairie. Little house in the prairie. That's like, isn't that a show that was like on 50 years ago or so? Well, you know what? You know what? Oh, our the Spanish teacher who I had and my older sister had, well, the Spanish teacher I had, God rest her soul now, not too long since, oh, degenerative disc. Oh, degenerative disc. Oh, call me half pint. I'm short. Um, one, now, God rest her soul, but I mean, our Spanish teacher, she had a deep voice for a woman, you know, and she's always, coming into class, right when class starts, and I remember that when we're doing finals, she'll let us take a break, halfway in the hour, to maybe study more or, get a drink of water or get something, and a lot of us are just and a lot of and there was talk going on in the class and everything saying, oh, we're just taking a break so she can go smoke. No, he's not here. He's not here, Jonathan. He hasn't been here tonight. Who was played by Arnold? I mean, we know who Willis was played by. Was Arnold one played by Gary Coleman? Yeah, Gary Coleman. Yeah, I remember watching Different Strokes once, and I remember, Arnold bought a goat. Arnold bought a goat, looking for the goat. His and his dad walks in. His dad walks in, and first thing Arnold says, without his dad knowing he's in there, is, "Where are you, you old goat?" And then the dad's like, "I'm right here, and that's no way to talk to your father." Little did he know he was talking about a real goat, not calling his dad an old goat. But you can remember Gary Coleman's famous line. Yeah, that's right, Peter. What you talking about, Willis? Sadly, the only one from Different Strokes alive is Willis. Everyone else has died. Yeah, Arnold from Different Strokes, and then the girl, and then the daughter they had from Different Strokes. Can't remember her name. She died too. Yeah, Dana Plato. They said, I think they said that, I think they said what happened to her was that she was found unconscious in, like, you know, one day in 1999. And I think they said that she might have died from overdose. Dana, Dana Plate, Dana Plato. Yeah, Dana Plato's dead. She's been dead since 1999. They were reading, like, that they found Dana Plato unresponsive in it, in like an RV or something, and and they said she most likely died from an overdose of something. The only person alive is Willis. Willis is the only one alive, from Different Strokes, that's still alive. Everyone else has died. Goat is an animal that hunts humans and can speak French and Mandarin. I wonder if Arnold knew that when he bought a goat in that one episode. I mean, I can remember the episode, but I can't remember the episode's name. But yeah, they I think they said, was she, yeah, sadly ruled a suicide. Was she 34 or 35 when she died? How old was Dana Plato when she died? Dana Plato was 34 years old. Only 34. She would have been 35 later in the year, but she didn't live to her birthday that year. She was only 34. Well, it's like he bought a goat in one episode, and he's just like, and then I remember that line he said that had me and Landon both cracking up, when it just happened to be on. Arnold looking for his goat that he bought. His dad walks in, not knowing his dad walked in. "Where are you, you old goat?" Then his dad, "I'm right here, and that's no way to talk to your father." Little did he know he wasn't talking to his dad. He was actually talking to a goat he bought. What about the cast of Small Wonder? I can look it up on here. Let me see. Who played in the cast of Small Wonder?
The film stars Haley Joel Osment, Jude Law, Sam Robards, Francis O'Connor, Brendan Gleeson, and William Hurt. This answer is from Wikipedia.
Well, we know William Hurt is dead. He's been dead since the 80s. Or I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Will Holden. Will Holden. Yeah. Um, I think they said that the Mrs. Garrett, she's dead, but everyone else is still alive. But I think they said the girl that played Mindy, the little fat one, like she suffered like breast cancer or something a few years ago. Mindy. Yeah, but I mean, all the girls from the Facts of Life, except Mrs. Garrett, are still. Everyone's still alive from the Facts of Life, except for Mrs. Garrett. Yeah, Mindy Cohen. I think she suffered like breast cancer sometime, but she survived though. She survived. How old is she anyway? How old is Mindy Cohen?
Mindy Cohn is 58 years old.
The Cosby Show. Every time I think of the Cosby Show, it's like Yellow pudding pops. So that's the only thing I can think of when I hear the Cosby Show. Yellow pudding pops. I never watched the A Team, but I did watch Family Ties. Now, Michael J. Fox, I mean, I know he's been fighting a disease for a long time. I mean, you can tell he's a true. I mean, you can tell whatever he's fighting, he's a trooper. Yeah, Blair was always my favorite. She always was my favorite, and she always has been my favorite. And what? Yeah, yeah, she's the chubby one, but she's the hot one, Lisa Welchel. If since we were talking about the topic earlier tonight, let me say Lisa Welchel. She was also a regular on the Mickey Mouse Club, but she was on the Mickey Mouse Club in the 70s, the one that lasted one season. I said it's sad to know that they've got Mickey Mouse Club people from the 50s, 80s, and 90s who are all dead. Yeah, even a couple of 90s people are dead. Yeah, the rich, pretty blonde one. That was Lisa Welchel, my favorite. How old is Lisa Welchel?
Lisa Welchel is 61 years old.
Oh, and she's in her 60s today. I thought she was still in her 50s. No, Lisa Welchel's in her 60s today. Wow. You know who else I think looks good for in her 60s? Valerie Bertinelli. I think Valerie Bertinelli looks good for her 60s. Oh, yes, the Brady Bunch. Do 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 do. Here's the story of a lovely lady who was bringing up three very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls. I'll stop. I'll stop. Anyway, what I was going to say was that, yeah, I was going to say, look at Denise from the Cosby Show. Look, you know what I said, fun fact: if you did not know, Cindy Brady had a lisp. The actress Susan Brady, she has a she had a lisp. I don't. I mean, I think with her being all grown up, only likes rock stars. I think with her all grown up, the Cindy, I think she looks cute. I think she looks cuter than she did when she was little. I didn't think she was cute when she was little, but I think today, I mean, she looks, she's kind of hot. Cindy, girl who plays Cindy Brady, kind of hot today. I think. Anyway, the one with the list is in the drugs now. Which one is that? Oh, the one with the lisp is in the drugs now. Oh, Cindy, the girl I Susan Olsen, the girl I've had a sort of had a crush on. Wow, that's sad that Susan's gone into drugs. I don't know if how the other Brady's would react if they knew their little sister of all of them went into drugs. Well, Jen always had the famous, saying, "Marsha, Marsha, Marsha." And of course, Marsha had yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Susan Olsen, the one with the lisp, the one who I thought found kind of hot, but until Jonathan revealed that she's into drugs now. I've lost a lot of respect for Susan, but I will always find her. But I'll always find her. I will always find the grown up Cindy beautiful. I mean the little girl Cindy. Yeah, Cindy, the little girl. I mean Cindy, Susan when she's a little girl and has the lisp, not so much. Grown up, yeah, she looks good. I thought she looked good as a girl. I said, I said she's gone from curls to red hair, and I thought red hair is always a sucker for me. I'm always a sucker for red hair. It was Cindy, so whoever plays her character. Yep, Susan Olsen. I wonder how old all the Brady kids are. I'm gonna ask about the oldest, or let's just ask about all the Brady kids. We'll start with Cindy. How old is Susan Olsen?
Susan Olsen is 63 years old.
Yep. How old is Eve Plum?
Eve Plum is 66 years old.
How old is Maureen McCormick?
Maureen McCormick is 68 years old.
So that's the girls. Let's go to the boys. How old is Barry White?
Barry White died July 4th, 2003 at age.
I'm sorry, that's Barry Williams, I think. How old is Barry Williams?
Barry Williams is 70 years old.
Oh, Barry's hit 70 years old. Wow. I didn't know Greg was that old. He's a grand. I guess he must be in that grandpa age now. 70. When you hit 70, I assume you're old. So yeah, Greg's old. How old is what was his name? What was Peter Brady's name? Christopher Knight. Okay. How old is Christopher Knight?
Christopher Knight is 67 years old.
And finally, the last one. How old is Mike Lookinland?
Mike Lookinland is 64 years old.
So it looks like, so it's like, they're all close to age, but Greg is the oldest at 70 years old. I said that, and sadly, all the grown ups are gone. Robert Reed died in 1992. Uh, Florence Henderson died in 2016, and I think N.B. Davis died in 2014 or 15. Yeah, that's true. My Peter isn't 67 years old. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. They said Christopher Knight is 67 years old. Kind of like how I can't believe my Susan is 63 years old. Let me make sure I'm saying right. When did Ann B. Davis die?
Ann B. Davis died June 1st, 2014 at age 88 in San Antonio.
Oh, in San Antonio. Yeah. Barry Williams is the oldest. He's 70 years old now. Peter, yes. We just went over them. We we just went over them now. We just went over them. Barry is 70. Greg is 70. Peter is 67. Bobby is 64. Marcia is 68. Jen is 66, and Susan is 63. The Wonder Years show. Oh yeah. Oh, his Aunt Peter. A degenerate friend. Oh, Dollar Bob. Dollar Bob is here. Hello, Dollar Bob. Yeah, I mean, I respectfully disagree with you on that. I just never, I always found the Wonder Years boring. I said, the only, thing that I found good from the Wonder Years was, Winnie Cooper. I mean, I mean, she's hot, she was, beautiful as 18, but I mean, you know, as a grown up, she never lost her baby face. She's still very cute at her age today. Danica McKellar never lost her baby face. Well, I just have to say, well, maybe not her so much as a child, but I mean, she's really beautiful as an adult. Like I said, like I said, I thought Susan Olsen, who played Cindy, on the Brady Bunch, as a child, she was not very cute, but I mean, as a grown up, she's cute. Yeah. Same thing with Danica McKellar, who played Winnie Cooper. Not so much as a child that I developed a crush on, but more of the grown up type. I said the funny thing is Danica McKellar and Susan Olsen are both way older than me. No, I didn't have a crush on Alyssa Milano. Oh, she's a mathematical genius. Winnie Cooper is. No, not not on Melissa Morano. Danica has written books so intelligent. I think she's, if I remember correctly, I think Danica's done podcasts with Candace Cameron Bure, hasn't she? Hasn't she? Oh, she went to UCA like Urkel. Yeah. When Urkel graduated, was his catchphrase, "Did I do that?" I have the Wonder Year. I didn't really tape the Wonder Years. There was one where I got maybe the commercials on ABC, but the tape had run out. So I thought, to myself, I didn't really watch it when it was on Nick at Night. Yeah, I respect Candace Cameron, great wife and mother. I don't have any cheese pizza, but you might kind of, of yeah, her brother Kurt too. I can respect her brother Kurt as well. Cheese pizza. It's just a regular pizza with cheese, no toppings. Oh, it they're so out of date, Dollar Bob. I mean, the only way a VHS tape works is if you have a VHS still intact at your house. If you still have one hooked up, great. But if you don't, then you know can't really kick back on VHS. I taped a lot of the shows I had on VHS on DVD, but I said I said sadly a lot of them got lost. When especially at moving out of moving to another house and then another house means ciao. Oh, oh no, you didn't. Did we get the rest of the answers? Well, actually, they got the answers, but if you want to go back to the survey, we can go back to the survey because let me make sure you got all the answers because we only got 1 hour left to play. Um, Family Matters, great show. Yeah, Family Matters. I think the biggest shows of the 80s and 90s were Full House and Family Matters. Did I do that? Well, I'm surprised that your VHS has not crashed. I'm surprised that your VHS has not crashed yet, Jonathan. Let me see. What did we get? Oh, no, you never got number 6. You never got number 6. You never got number 3 or number 6. The question was name something a kid passes out to all his classmates. You didn't get number 3 or 6. One of my dad's friends had to get a tape out for me because I could not get the tape to play or anything. And then they said, and then they got the tape out for me and I said, "What happened? Why couldn't I get the tape out?" He's like, "Well, because your roller exploded. The roller exploded." I was like, "So it's never going to work again?" He's like, "Nope, this is never going to work again because the roller exploded." He's like, "Can I take this home to use for parts?" I was like, "Well, if I can't use it anymore and the roller exploded, sure, go ahead, take it. I mean, it's no good anymore if it's not going to play." It's not Playboy magazine, but I mean it. But oh boy, if the teacher saw a student trying to pass out that, wouldn't he be in so much trouble? Not the bathroom pass or crack pipes. Has eaten so many tapes, it's not even funny. I made a big boo boo once, because there was a tape that was stepped on so much, and it still played. But when it got to one certain part, it started just messing up, and I thought the whole VCR and I thought I'll take it out and then the VCR will be clear. No, it was all it was all still very cluttered and very, non foreseeable. It took a long time for it to get for it to start being visible again. Oh, question dollar Bob is name something a kid passes out to all of his classmates. Not well, they're not handouts. They could be sort of like, well, we got, yeah, we've got colds, uh we've got yeah, cold or illness. Yeah, we've got germs. The answers we have so far for an activity, or I mean for some for a something a kid might pass out to all his classmates. We've got the answers so far. We've got sweets, which was number one. We got Valentine's, which was number two. We got number four, which was schoolwork, and we got number five, which is germs. You just need number three and number six. Um, okay, okay. Robert, I will take that. I will take that. For cards, there you go. I'll take it for invitations. Number six, invitations. Invitations. Number six. There's one more thing that they may pass out though to his classmates. Which one? Which one might it be? This this would always annoy this would always annoy the teachers. When they would catch somebody. With one of them. We were There you go. Notes. Notes. Number three, notes. I remember how, how we were like to the teacher, we're like, read the, when she caught somebody with a note, we're like, in high school, our freshman science class, when someone got caught with a note, all of us were like, read the note, read the note, read the note, read the note. She, and I remember what the note said. This girl was like, okay, I might ask him to the dance, but she's like, she's like, I'll just say him. I won't say the name, but I really just only like them as a friend. And then, of course, a lot of people were like, who's that person you're talking about? Who's the guy you're talking about? Mm. Our next president, well, oh, yeah, I am old enough to run for president, but I don't know. But I said I don't know if I don't know if I'm not sure. I'm not mostly into politics, but I know I know that my son Landon he's into politics. He wants to run for Kentucky governor one day, and then he wants to run for president. He said he wants to be president first, then governor, and I said it'd be much better to run for governor first before president. Confiscated my rubber cement. I like the smell of it. I mean, of her. Wow. Confiscated the rubber cement. Anytime you got caught with your phone in school, the teacher would take it and give it to you, at the back at the end of class. And but if you had it out, but there was actually one teacher that caught you, and if he had it out, he wouldn't give it back to you at the end of class. He'd say you can have it back at the end of the day. I liked how teachers were. I didn't like how his punishment was, you can have it back at the end of the day. When a lot of teachers were just like, you can have it back after class. It's like, so you had to go to his room at the end of the day to get your phone back if you got caught with it in his class. Well, yeah, I would think that if you graduated in '99, a lot of people would have not had them, till probably about '97 or so. My phone just had Snake. Yeah, phone just had mainly game just had Snake. There was also text messaging, and that was mostly it. You could call someone, you could play Snake, or you could text somebody, but that's all you really could have done with that phone back then. How do I know? Because I had a phone like that in 2002. I had like maybe 500 free text messages, and then I went over like with 1,000 with when I was talking to one person. So, it's kind of just like, okay, it's kind of just like, okay, we'll just go over that. But they said, but I remember my dad saying like, I had like 500 free text messages, and I used like 1,216 one month. But yeah, I just played ABC music and counting games. Yeah, with those flip phones were a pain. Now the phones they have these days are so much better. My first few phones didn't even flip. My first phone didn't flip. My second one did, but my first one didn't. Anyway, we've got 49 minutes. Should we get back to the game, or do you guys just want to talk? I'm just asking you because we got about 49 minutes left. Okay, game. Yes. Okay. All right. Now you still have. Okay. Now that you finally got that question out of the way, we can get to a new question. Do I? Do I? Now, do I sound mean saying this, or is this how? Or is this how Or is this how exes always act when they see their ex with somebody new? You know, because if someone told, because I mean, she was kind of ugly. The ex was kind of ugly, and if somebody ever told me don't hold back, I'd be like, okay, yeah, because her boyfriend's ugly too. Hey, Crystal, how are you doing? Doing good. How are you doing? Scared the movie director away. And where is Shan? I don't know where Shan is. She has not been here for a while. Shan is in band camp. I saw her upload some do some uploads. Now I'll give you some lessons on how to be a front day PPK. Yeah, well, I said, I guess that was just step one with me saying, because if someone told me don't hold back on what you think of her new boyfriend, I'd be like, they may have been together for a year and they may end up together and get married. But I said, wouldn't bother me because they're both ugly. Wonder Emporium. Does anyone recall that show? Wonder Emporium or Emporium or something like that. No, I do not. Never hold back on your feelings. And that's when I would say, okay, her boyfriend's ugly too. So two ugly people, I'm sure they'll be very happy. Even though she's 9 years older than the guy, I would spin and I think I would turn into a superhero. You are a nice guy. That's rare and good thing. Your kindness and naivety are endearing, and why I consider you a friend. Thank you. I can get I can get any girl I want. Well, it's not. Well, the thing is, I would like to think that, but that's not the reality because I've I've liked some people, and they've always turned into disasters. Probably can't even roundhouse kick properly, but like I said, she's 9 years older than him. That's the first time I've known a girl to be older in the relationship. Well, I shouldn't really say that because I remember that I talked to one girl that the last or the last person I talked to that I could have considered a relationship with, she was 7 years older. Who's 9 years older? My my ugly ex dating her ugly ex boyfriend. I mean, her ugly boyfriend dating her ugly boyfriend. She's the older one. He's only 29. She's 38. All I know is they just met in Special Olympics. She told me she said that's where she met her boyfriend in Special Olympics. In fact, one picture they got, like, her story starts out as, like, if you click on her story on Facebook, it'll show in like a picture of her and her boyfriend about the kiss. Eh. Yeah, let's play the feud. All right. Yeah. Enough of that. Let's play the feud. This is the stream we came here for, the feud. So let's get going. All right. Question now is, we got the top 6 answers to this question. Question is, Name a reason why it's harder to get out of bed on some days than on others. Not hangover or back. Late night. Okay. Stayed up late. Number Dollar Bob. Number 5. Work. No, wouldn't be work. Not overeat or work hard. Not an erection. Oh yeah, Marcia. Uh, Not church. Okay, there you go. There you go. Robert, you're sick. Number 2, sick, and couldn't sleep. There you go, Cheryl. Tired is the number 1 answer. Tired. That's the number 1 answer. Tired. Not not bones aching though. Oh wait a second. Work. When Dollar Bob said work hard, there you go, Dollar Bob. Going to work or school. That's number 3. Or is yeah? No, I'm sorry. Going to work or school is number 4. Question, Jonathan, is name name a reason why it's harder to get out of bed on some days than on others. Not a hostage in someone else's home or swift kick. That Cheryl. I don't know why, but that laugh of yours, that you just did, reminds me of an evil laugh. Mwah! Oh, do the hand jig. My hand's doing the jig. Now that was a scary laugh. No, I didn't get possessed. Don't worry. I'm just following along on the I'm just, messing around with you guys, having a little fun with you. Gave it to the wife too hard. No, I didn't get has nothing to do with love making. Has nothing to do with love making. Not that your alarm clock failed. What have you gotten so far that you don't have? You don't have 3 or 6. It's not it's not the kid. Okay, there you go. For too cold weather. Okay, there you go, Robert. Robert, number 3 is bad weather. Now you just need number 6. Bad weather. Now you need number 6. And it's a ridiculous answer, but it's there. But it's there. Morning wood. Not beehive surrounding your bed, or you're comfortable. I'm sure you're comfortable, but I mean, there's another reason you don't want to get up. Hint: it's one of the days of the weeks. Your hint is it's one of the days of the weeks. There you go. It's Monday. That's number 6. It's Monday. Yep, number 6 is it's Monday. That's why you don't want to get out of bed on some days than other days. Who doesn't hate Mondays? Well, I used to like Mondays, but I don't like Mondays anymore because now I have to work on Mondays. So now Tuesdays and Wednesdays are my new favorite day. Maniac, yeah, uh, Maniac Monday. Monday is my Thursday. Well, hey, like I said, I work Mondays, so Mondays is my Friday. Yeah, next question. Well, Dollar Bob, technically, Dollar Bob, for my work schedule tonight. I mean, if you're gonna look at my work schedule, today is my Sunday. Today is my Sunday. So according to my work schedule, it is your fun day. And by the way, this Sunday we got Groundhog's Day. Groundhog will tell us if it's a it will he'll tell us if there's 6 more weeks of winter or if we get an early spring. I'm hoping for the early spring. I always hope it's the early spring every year. It is Wednesday, Robert. That's the thing. It is Wednesday. Oh, Manic Monday song. Okay, see if you guys can get this. Okay, this is going to be a hard question, but let's see. Yeah, early spring. I'm hoping. Doctor Who's crossing his fingers for early spring. Pumped up kicks. All right. Question, like this is going to be a hard one, but let's see how you do with this one. Top 6 answers. Name a television star who has successfully transitioned into future films. I'm sorry. Name a television star who has successfully transitioned into feature films. Nope, no one named Leo. There you go. There you go, Robert. Will Smith. Will Smith. He's number 2. Will Smith. Nobody named Leo. Not to Matrix Brothers. Not Michael J. Fox. Not Brad Pitt. Not Nicole Kidman. Not Nardo. Can't accept the guy from Cheers. You gotta be more specific. Not Martin Lawrence. But I can tell you right now, it's nobody from Cheers. Nobody from Cheers. You can get Cheers off because it's not Cheers. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Jennifer Aniston, she's number 5. Jennifer Aniston is number 5. Not Woody Harrelson or Ted Danson. It's not anybody from Cheers, I already said. It's not Ben Affleck or John Goodman. There is a John on here, but it's not Goodman. I'll tell you that much. There is a John on here, but it's not Goodman, though. Not Charles Nelson Riley. How I Met Your Mother guy. Can't accept that. Gotta be more specific. Johnny Depp. Nope. Not John Wayne. It's not John Wayne. That's the other John. But there is a John there. It's not Johnny Depp or John Wayne though. You can keep guessing. 22 Jump Street. John Hayes. Not John Boy Walton. This is a John. It's not John from 21 Jump Street. Not John Boy Walton. Good night, John Boy. Not John Hastings or Arthur Two Shields Jackson or the girl that wears clothing in that famous sitcom we all know and adore. I'll go ahead and tell you that Jennifer Aniston is going to be the only girl on this list. Everybody else who's into feature films is just guys, okay? They're all going to be guys now. They're all going to be guys. Jennifer Aniston's the only woman. Everybody else is a guy on here. It's not John Cena or Jim Carrey or Tom Cruise. Not John Lindstrom. There you go, Cheryl. That's the John. John Travolta. He's number 6. John Travolta. Let's see. It's not the Rock. No, not Rock. Not the Rock. Of course, he has transitioned into films. Nope, it's not Sean Connery. Okay, there you go, Doctor Who. George Clooney. That's the number one answer. George Clooney. George Clooney. He's the number one answer. Not Fred Savage. Not Kirk Cameron. But you did get George Clooney, who was number one. How many more do you have to go? You've got 3 more. You got 2 more to go. Number 3 and number 4. And they're both really good actors. And I liked a lot of their work, mainly their early work. But it's not Kirk Cameron or Mel Gibson or Kurt Cobain. I still remember that. I still remember that song from 2006. Uh, that Jib Jab made about Mel Gibson in that song. I learned at summer camp Mel Gibson hates the Jews. What else am I what else do I remember? Brittany Ride Osama High or Brittany Ride Osama High. Saddam lost his case. Remember when Dick Cheney shot that one guy in the face? Not Michael J. Fox or Harrison Ford. Hey Heather. Hey Heather, how you doing? Not Robert Kurt Cobain. Now, I will tell you, one of these guys is alive, one's dead, one's alive. But if I tell you how they died, that might give that'll push out some of the answers away though. Okay, there you go, Doctor Who. Tom Hanks, number 3, Tom Hanks. I love his Mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're going to get. Yep, Tom Hanks, number 3. And now number 4. Can you get the one who? I mean, he was in recent works up until he died. Tom Skanks. I think we know that. I guess we know how Robert felt about Tom Hanks. Nope, not Sean Connery. There you go, Robert. Robin Williams, number 4. It's Robin Williams. Robin Williams was in a lot of feature films up until he took his own life. It's kind of like, I remember one of my friends in honor of Robin Williams when he, took his life and everything. It's like, he played the game Aladdin on NES on SNES as in his honor. And of course he's like, please people, if you're ever thinking about suicide, please don't do it. Just call the prevention hotline if you need help. But those are the people who you'd find in feature films. If you it's Will Smith for number 2, could have thought. Oh, wait, I'll save the joke for later after I get all these people in. You know how else I would have accepted the answer, Will Smith? I would have. I would have accepted Will Smith if you had gotten the answer. If you had got the answer of if you had answered if you I would have accepted Will Smith if you would have given me the answer for a guy who slaps Chris Rock. Got a real fun fact for you about that. Ever since Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, I think he's been banned from the Emmys now for 10 years. I had some tacos Tuesday night, Taco Tuesday. Was he in Roseanne? I don't think Will cares about that. George Clooney was in Facts of Life. He probably was in Roseanne. Oh, what do you mean did I get tested for STD after? What did I say? George Clooney was. Who did he voice in Rugrats? Oh, Taco Tuesday. No, Taco Tuesday is just where you have some tacos from one of the famous restaurants, or might just be a local one. I don't know. He was in. Who did George Clooney voice in Rugrats? Who did George Clooney voice in Rugrats?
I found this on the web.
Oh, Mookie Rugrat. I have not seen I have not seen that movie. No, Tommy was Elizabeth Daly. As something that's so bad it's good. Skeletor in Hemming cartoons. It's very punny. Thought he was just, saying that just to throw off a word or something. I wish for $2, John. Dollar Bob, I have a magic genie. I got one wish left and I'll give it to you. Bob, you lucky dog. You could have wished for anything, John, Dollar Bob, and you wished for $2. You just wasted a wish. In my opinion, you just wasted a wish. One wish is $100. Oh, do you have $100? So yeah, 17 minutes. Or well, I've got 19 on mine. I've got 19 on mine. I would have wished for three more wishes. You can do that. Okay, let's get back to the game. Get back to the game. All right. We're always getting in chit chat and everything, and we're always throwing off the game. So let's get back to the game. Okay, now let's get back to the game. Where are we? We're at number 204. Okay. All right. We got the top 6 answers to this question. Infinite wishes, Jim. Here's the question. Question is, besides utensils, name something that's already on the restaurant table when you sit down. Let's see. Napkins. Okay, there you go. Okay, Dollar Bob, Robert, there you go. Napkins. That's the number one answer. Napkins. Salt. Okay, there you go. There you go, Doctor Who, and Dollar Bob. Salt and pepper, number two. A glass. Okay, there you go, Peter. A glass, number four. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Menu. Okay, a menu. I see a menu. There you go. Menu is number 3. All you need now is number 5 and number 6. Not tray or the previous person's tip or a waiter. We've gotten cups. It's not water or kids' boogers or coaster or a stripper or roaches or candle or sugar or armed police or flower or Declaration of Independence document. The Declaration of Independence document. Like someone dig that up 250 years ago. Well, it was almost 250 years ago. 249. Okay, tablecloth. There you go, Peter. A tablecloth is number 5. Now you just need number 6. Not gum underneath the table, or baby oil compliments of P. Diddy, or tortellini, or pomegranate and cheese, or a placemat. I'm not sure what you retracted, Cheryl, but hopefully it was not the answer. I don't think so, though. Not from under ch- chair, not from under the chair or under chest. Okay, not chair or table. You said cloth already. Did I miss that? Yep. Heather's back for 15 minutes before we go blip. Okay, misspelled word. Oh. Well, it wasn't placemat anyway. Hey, Free. You're here. You got here for 14 minutes. Heather does table dances apparently. Yes, you said silver. You said you did. You did. Remember, it's beside. Remember, Jonathan. The question was besides utensils. Question 3 is besides utensils. It says besides utensils, name something that's already on the restaurant table when you sit down. You did say, yeah, you said, oh, well, condiment. There, I guess I'll give you I guess I can give you. Well, you said salt and pepper condiments, but there is another condiment on there. I didn't know if I should give you, but I said I had to give you one answer, so I could only give you salt and pepper. There is another condiment on number 6, though. You just got to guess what it is. Yeah, ketchup. There you go, ketchup. That's the other condiment. That's all that you find besides the utensils. Hmm. So we've got 12 minutes to get maybe a couple, one or two more questions in. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see. All right. Oh, Peter's going to be, if Peter's gone now, he's going to hate it because he and Cheryl would have so much fun with this question. Top 6 answers to this question. Name something you'd see on the back of a car. Let's see. Hold on. Not a gangsta name. Okay, there you see. Oh, there. Okay, there you go. Jonathan and Robert, bumper sticker. And Cheryl, bumper sticker. Yeah, you guys are all saying bumper sticker. Yeah, that's right. Bumper sticker is number two. Brake lights. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. Lights. Lights. I see lights. Yeah, tail lights, Tim. Oh, hey, Tim. Uh, welcome back, Tim. Tail lights. Yep. Number six is tail light. Is lights. Let's see. Instead of balls. Yeah, Dollar Bob. We got a bumper. Yeah, bumper and bumper stickers are two separate answers. Bumper stickers number two. Bumper number three. Tin cans on a string just married. No. We got brake lights. We got no, not a dent. Okay, there you go, Peter. A license plate. That's the number one. And Robert got it too, and free. Jonathan, license plate number one. License plate number one. Sure got that too. Let's see. License. Don't think I see any. Um, dirt. Okay, there you go. Free dirt number five. Dirt. You find dirt on your car. That's number four. Now you just need number five. Not windshield wipers or the calls or dents. Oh, Peter is still here, so he's got. So he's getting to have fun with the car question too. Cheryl's butt. No. Price. No, not that. Don't tread on me, flag. Did you hear about that? Oh, yes, I did hear about the plane crash, Tim. It's very sad to hear what happened. Yes, I mean, but I have heard about it. It's walls, piece of tailgating license. We got. Yeah, you said license. I probably didn't see it. We need AI in this. Problem, probably. Oh, emblems. Wants me too close, dollar. Don't get it. A trunk to put Cheryl and Heather in. Well, at least you two wouldn't be. I hope you guys can breathe in there. The flag. I'm a country boy. Mm. What plane crash? There was a plane crash, and it can't remember where they said it happened, but it they like there was a plane crash, and it crashed. It flew into the ocean, and now it says it's so cold out there. Better get them out of there before. But I mean, probably better get them out of the plane crash or anything. But their chances of survivors are not that great. Halloween fake. No, not fake arm, but I have seen one of those. You guys aren't. Oh, um, not toe toe ball or ball hitch or trunk. The Gaston flag is from the. Oh, not boot or groceries. Oh, a plane hit an army helicopter. That's what happened. I didn't get much of it. I just heard about it though. Not a keyhole or revolution. Oh, only revolutions. Not truck nuts or trunk lid. The exhaust. Nope, not the exhaust. Hint. All right. You move it. You use your. You move it around. It helps you move around. You know, it rolls. It rolls over and over onto the road, but it helps you get your car. You know, moving. What do you have on there? Three soldiers on board helicopter. That's all I've heard. Yeah, a tire. Yeah, tires or tire. Tires. Number five is tires. Okay, I think we've got time for one more question. Don't you agree? We have time for one more question. Yeah, next question. Might be the last question since we're running short on time. Yeah. So this might be the last one. Here we go with this question. Okay, top six answers to this question. Question is, when sitting close to a date, what clue might they give that they like you? Robert, I can't do 10 more questions. Remember, I mean, I'm at the other house, so I mean, this one goes off at 1 o'clock. Remember, it goes blip. They put their arm around you. Let's see. Okay, you said kiss you. That's number two. Kiss you, kisses you. Smile. I saw a smile. I saw a smile from Tim. There you go. Smile number three. Smile is number three. Arm around you. Okay, there you go. There you go. They put their arm around you. Jonathan said that is number five. They put their arm around you. Let's see. Let's see. We've gotten kiss, smile, touch. Oh, I'm sorry. Arm around you is number four. Smiling number three. Okay. I saw. It looks like I looks like I saw. Okay. Touch. Well, not very touch, but they try to do something. Reach around. Okay. Let me see if we got reach around on here. No, not salivate or hand on the leg or erection or cuddle in. We'll play it here. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Hold hands. That's the number one answer. Hold hands. You got two left to get. I'm not sure if you got them yet, but let's see. Got 2 minutes. Got to get number five. Got to get number five and number six. Stare at you. Oh, well. Do we got stare at you? Yeah, looking at you. Looking at you. Number six. Now you just got to get number five. Let's see. Lean closer. There you go. Move closer. That's number five. You got it. Move closer. Number five. There you go. That's all she had. I'll put the answers in for you for the last answers. Smiling. There you go. Okay, there you go. Well, we're about to be yeah, definitely be here Friday and Saturday. Relentless. That like button. Thank you, Relentless. But we are about to close out because my computer's about to go blip on me. So yeah, buy me a hotspot or something. Wait in the pink, one in the stink. Yep. So let's hope. I hope I can get you guys right now. Till next time, much love, and until next time, peace.